Hi guys, today I want to introduce you to this trek called the HARA trek or the KAURAVA Kunda trek, and it's a trek of moderate difficulty, and it's a good 1.5 hour drive from Bangalore, and it's still mostly a hidden gem because most of the time there are just about not more than like 50 to probably 60 people climbing, and there are parts of the trek where you would be alone. The total duration of if you go for treks pretty often, the total duration of this trek might possibly be 1 hour up and 1 hour down for you. But if you do not trek often and your fitness level isn't the best, then you probably take 2 hours to climb up and 2 hours to climb down. So if you spend half an hour on top, it'll probably be like 4 to 4.5 hours of a trek for you. So how do we start the trek? We go to the Harihara BETTA trek starting point as in Google Maps, but then it's better to go and ask around a few locals where the starting point is, and they'll gladly guide you. Starting point is through a village, so keep that in mind. So you can park near the village and then you can start from there. There's no chance of getting lost during the trek, as there are plenty of these white arrows which guide you during the trek the entire way, so there's no chance of you getting lost. Initially, the first 30% of the trek is more like these stairs paved into the rocks, and these are pretty easy to climb. It's not very slippery and it's pretty straightforward up till we reach a point where we come across a temple. Okay, once we come across a temple, that is like the 30% point, I would say, and there's nice trees, there's good shade, and there's places to sit down and relax. And if there's someone with you who cannot go further than this, we can leave them here and then we can go up and come down. It's not a problem. A few things we should have before starting this trek: make sure you have shoes with good grip, because the last 30% of the trek is pretty steep and there's a lot of gravel and sand, so it can get slippery. And also, please carry your own water and food, as there are no stores which sell any water or food even at the base point or the starting point of the trek. The next 40% from this halfway point is and the rest of the trek, about 40% of the way, is relatively straightforward. It's slightly steep, but then you can probably get through it, not that slippery, and the rocks are okay to climb. But the last 30% can get quite steep. I saw plenty of people slip. People who weren't wearing the best shoes probably slipped a lot more. And there are quite some steep climbs which, if there's someone elder that you're trekking with, they might need help or assistance getting through these steeper sections. So keep that in mind. And overall, there were about, let's say, 50 to 60 people at the top of the trek. And this is what the top view from the top looked like. As you can see, it's beautiful. And this was around 8:30 a.m. in the morning when we reached the top, and you can see the clouds are pretty clear. There's not too much fog and the visibility seems pretty decent, so we could see quite a good view. And these are some of the photos that you can get at the top, which are, you can see they're pretty good. So again, like I said, it was quite slippery. So on the way down, again, the first 30%, there's a chance that someone can slip. And if you're going with someone older, it's better to help them out this first 30% of the way. And this is how the trail looks while going down. And yeah, this is how it looks from the halfway point. This is taken on the way down, and you can see there's this beautiful, huge single rock-like area which you can walk on, and this is how it looks. Then this is how the view is from the halfway point. Overall, it's a good trek and I highly recommend. Thank you.